Well, I just started a live, which wasn't the one I scheduled, so of course I did. So how is everyone doing today? Am I on? I'm just waiting for me to come on my screen, so I can't even tell if I'm on yet. Am I on live? Hey, I think I am. How are you doing, Dark Hunters? How are you doing, bruv? So what is everyone doing today? What have I been missing in the world of gaming news? So let's right, we're set up. How are you doing, Spec? We're all good, mate. We are now set up. God, I don't go live nowhere near as much as I used to. I really need to start doing this more often. Right, I'm set up. I'm good to go. So, Spec, are you enjoying Tainted Grail? I told you that game was fire. Has everyone in the chat, have you guys played that? Tainted Grail? Has anyone else played it? It's mental. How are you doing? I'm okay, just playing Doom, the Dark Ages a lot. You know what, man? I've not played it as really that much yet. I just haven't had chance to really play it as much. But I'm hoping to get on it soon. I played a bit of it, nowhere near as much as I really should, especially considering that I got a code to review. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't tell me it had to be done by a certain time. I'm about to be brought by somewhere in a couple of weeks. Debating if I want to get Tainted Grail or Elden Ring. Get both. When's Tainted Grail? I mean, not Tainted Grail. When is Yeah, Jeff. I was saying to Spec before that the AA developers are absolutely tripping in 2025. Because that game, man, is wild. It's wild. Tainted Grail is far better than it has any right to be. So have you all heard the news that Xbox is dead again? Has everyone caught that? That it's dead again for the... I mean... Of course it is, you know. He will not acknowledge me. Of course he won't. I don't really want him to acknowledge me. You know, I don't really want him to... Listen, I don't want a back and forth with Dreamcast guy. The guy can barely muster a sentence without fumbling. Like, I really don't want a back and forth with Dreamcast guy. Trust me. So no, that wasn't my goal. I just saw his video, right? And I was like, this guy cannot be serious. And in the video, I wasn't going to respond to it, but then he was like, why would anyone have the Xbox when it's totally useless? And I was like, bruv, you didn't just say it was useless, my guy. Because it's just a stupid thing to say. The Xbox is useless? Come on, man. Come on, man. And it's like they say things like, you know, what reason other than Game Pass? It's like, bruv, it has Game Pass, though. Like, what are you talking about? It has Game Pass. What do you mean? Like, it does have it. You're pretty sure, Choir. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, Neanderthal, my guy. Poor excuse of a gamer you are. Oh, it hurt me to my soul, Neanderthal. Oh, my soul is shaking in pain. Yeah, the thing is, though, bruv, you'd know this if you wasn't, well, a Neanderthal, like you clearly say, is I'm actually quite balanced, and I say plenty of good things about PlayStation. So, yeah, Neanderthal. And being a poor excuse of a gamer, then who? I mean, yes, I am, actually. I mean, I've always been pretty clear on that. Like, I am actually a pretty shit gamer, bruv. Like, so what do you want from me? Like, but I have my teeth. And they're real. I mean, there's that, you know. Who is playing retro classics? We will be getting more PlayStation 1 and Super Nintendo games soon. What PlayStation 1 games, Jeff? Which ones? Which ones, Jeff? Because you know I'm all about those PS1 games, bruv. I am the regulator. You are, in fact, a Neanderthal. Probably. I probably am. I mean, look, I probably am somewhat part Neanderthal. I would say that's probably quite accurate. Onimusha 2 remaster? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Look, there's so many games from the PS1 era that I would love to come back. PS1, PS2 was peak PlayStation era. There's so many games from that timeline I would love to see come back. But we all know this. I've spoken about this so many times. Dino Crisis. Oh, Jeff, man, if we get Dino Crisis, I will lose my mind. Dino Crisis was so good. It's like Resident Evil, but with dinosaurs. I mean, come on, man. Who thought that? Who thought of that? You know what, noob, man? Infamous 1. Infamous 1 blew my mind, right? I didn't even know anything about Infamous, right, when it came out. And when I got it, bruv, it was insane. Like, I didn't expect Infamous to be what it was. And then I was just hooked after that. Infamous was really good, man. And Infamous 2, I wasn't a big fan of Second Son. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't a giant fan of Second Son, if I'm honest. I'm going to be grading, bro, Dark Cloud. Once you do it, I'm telling you, it will change everything. Once you do it, it will change everything, Dark Cloud. I promise you. Don't forget about Resistance. Those also saying no, Resistance 4 is still sad. Look, there's so many games, man, which shouldn't have ended. Like Resistance, like Killzone. Where are these games, man? Where are these games? Like, where are they? Like, Resistance, are we going to pretend that Resistance Fall of Man wasn't, like, epic? Like, that it wasn't great? Brother, you're going to stream Summer Games Fest and Xbox Showcase. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, just hear me out. I don't know, because here's the thing. I'm in two minds, because I do like to watch it and sort of take it in properly. And if I stream it, it's almost like I have to, do you know what I mean? It's sort of a bit distracting. I'm going to be getting the new 2025. Oh, Dark Cloud. Listen, bro, if you get the C5, it's going to blow your mind. Once you go, bro, I'm telling you, it will change everything. It will change everything. Sir Bruvian, funnily enough, is the game is that the PlayStation has the rights to Sunset Overdrive since they bought Somniac and they don't want to release it on the PS5. That's weird, isn't it? The main theme music, Tainted Grail's music is really, really good. And don't you think the atmosphere is quite unsettling, spec on Tainted Grail? It especially if you use it with headphones, bro. If you play a game with headphones on, oh my god. Oh my god. It's the music and the atmosphere and the way, bro, it's a great game. Yo, Pickles World, man. How are you doing, bro? How have you been? Yeah, it is. It is. I didn't realize there was a King Arthur connection until I did a bit of looking into the game. Yeah, it's good and it's cheap. It's a nice price. You want games like that. No, I feel like developers are starting to fight against the £80 $80 price tag on games, and they're starting to give us, that's a good price, man. It's like £45 in the UK is Tainted Grail. I'll join you after I watch Match of the Day. You're muted. Yeah, fair, bro. That's fair. Someone needs to stop playing around and release SOCOM. We're never gonna get SOCOM, bro. We're never gonna get SOCOM. It's never gonna happen. Just accept it and move on. We're never gonna get it. There's so many games we'll never get, and that's just the way it is. Like, what multiplayer game do you scratch your? Yeah, I don't have a competitive itch, unfortunately. I don't have one. Look, man, I just don't have one. I play. I mean, yeah, I don't have a competitive itch. That's I don't know what to tell you. I don't, because I suck. I suck. I'm no good. So there's no point. Some haven't released in the new OLED. They're claiming it's as thin as a credit card, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, Dark Cloud. Those OLEDs, man, they are fragile. They are fragile. So be careful. Yo, Doggo, thanks for the 5, man. I appreciate that. How are you doing, mate? So I've gotten the courage to go and ask the barmaid where I can play D&D on Tuesday nights. Bro, that's sick. Ask out the barmaid. Oh, to ask out the barmaid. All right, 2 things. 1, I would love to play the physical D&D. I am already jealous of you, man. But congratulations, man. That takes some balls. There's many things in life that are quite tricky, but getting the courage to ask someone out in person in this day and age, that's difficult, man. So, well done. Keep me updated how you get on. Were you ever a fan of Battlefield series? Okay. Yes and no. So I played. Which ones did I play? Battlefield 1 I played, and I really, really liked it. I think that's the only one I really played because I'm not really a competitive sort of gamer, right? So I tend to not play those sort of games really. Battlefield 1, Battlefield is not competitive though, it's sandbox. Yeah, the Battlefield. It was funny when I jumped into Battlefield 1. I expected it to be like, yes, I would choose LG over Samsung. Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. Hang on, let me just answer Noob Tech Guy. I remember going into it thinking it would be like COD, right? And yeah, it isn't like COD. And I was sort of blown away by the size and the scope of Battlefield. I'm being like, I wasn't expecting it to be that large. It's insanely big. But yeah, look, Samsung, look, the picture quality just isn't there. And what I mean by that is the on a Samsung, they have this tendency to make the color palette nuclear. So it's all a bit too much. Like everything looks very unnatural. It just looks stupid, basically. So, but at LG, it's like perfectly balanced, bro. I find it easier reading and writing issues and don't get along with dating app. Man, listen, bro, I couldn't imagine dating now, man. I couldn't imagine having to date now. Bro, I would be an absolute fail. Yeah, Jeff, I did. How was I to know, right? For someone like me, right, who'd not play, I'd not played Battlefield before Battlefield 1. All I see was a first-person war-like game, and I just think COD. So naturally, I assumed it would be like COD. Battlefield 4 campaign, you have to play. Bro, there's so much game. There's so much I have to play, man. There's so much I have to play. How do I? You know what I mean? How do I find time? How do I find the time? You know what I mean? Greetings, Dave, Reezy. How you doing, man? Like, there's still so much I have to play. You know, I have Halo Reach, which I started, right? And I got really far towards the end of it. Haven't played it in weeks. And not because I didn't love it. I did. I got so distracted by all the Game Pass drops. Like, it became impossible. You know, bro, Screet, the ambient gamer. Man, it's been a while, bro. It's been a minute. How you been? You been good? No, man, I'm on some Coke. Some Coke. This is a hardcore beverage. A hardcore beverage. So what's everyone playing right now? I am I don't know whether to start Tainted Grail, which I have a video coming out on, but it's tomorrow, but it's going to be like a reaction to the trailer. But I still haven't started Oblivion yet, but I've been a bit turned off of Oblivion because I kept hearing people saying that after like 80 hours, the game just starts to crash. So I've been a bit worried about jumping into Oblivion because of that reason. You know what, Jin? I still have Silent Hill 2 on the PlayStation 5, and I still haven't played it. Like, I bought it, and I haven't touched it yet. I don't even know why. Noob Guy, Witcher 3 is a game which I just could never get into, man. And I don't know why, because it has everything that I should love. Epic fantasy environments, monsters, demons, witches, boobs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is about Witcher that always stops me from embracing it. Oh man, Death Stranding is a game I really need to try. It just looks boring. I look. I love Hideo Kojima. I do. Big fan of his work. Have been since the original Metal Gear, right? But I look at Death Stranding and I just don't know how that game will capture my attention. I just don't know how I would get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I started the new French. Oh, you mean Expedition 33? Yeah, you know what, man? I have that installed, and I haven't even started it yet. So maybe it's time I start that. What do you think? Maybe it's time I start that Expedition 33. What should I start? Oblivion or Expedition 33? Which one? The storytelling is unmatched. Witcher 3 is my favorite game, hands down. Yeah, I don't. Look, man. Cyberpunk. I'm sort of coming out of my Cyberpunk addiction now, to where I feel like I'm ready to start a new game. So I'm ready to pick up something else. I'm not gonna play Tainted Grail just yet. It's just good to know it's there. But as someone who's never played Oblivion before, I am excited to play the Oblivion remake. I might just toss a coin to decide which one I played. Because whether it's Expedition 33 or Oblivion, whichever one I pick is the game I'm going to be playing for a long time, right? Yo, Chris was not here. How you doing, man? Expedition 33, man. I could just play it right now and see what all the fuss is about. So, Jeff, explain to me the broken Oblivion thing. What do you mean it's broken? In what way? What are we talking about? How is it broken, bro? Is Witcher 2 available on console? I don't think it is, noob, is it? I don't think it's actually... Is it available? If it's available on console, I'll get it. I will get it if it's available on console. At least then I would have some clue what was going on, I guess. I don't think it is, though. It is? Oh, £3.74, bro. Wow. Maybe play okay. I didn't know that was there. Maybe I would appreciate. Yeah, okay, maybe. That was a very good shout. I appreciate you, chat, for that. I might see if I can find it physical. But that was a good shout. I didn't even think that thought never even crossed my mind to do that. Witcher 2, £3.74. That's like the price of a sausage roll and a Red Bull. That's mental. I bet I even have that in rewards, you know. Let me check out my rewards. Let's check out my redeem rewards. Yeah, hang on a minute. I think I can just get this, you know. Hang on, let me go to my main account. So I'm on my Yo, Elvish, how are you doing, bro? Thanks for $2.99, man. Are you doing good? If you ever get your hands on an OG Xbox, there's a free Xbox Live replacement service called Insignia. All you need to set up as a control point is a small flash drive. Okay. Oh, I don't, but I got reward points though, and I think I have redeem. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get the game, bro. I'm just trying to look. I'm cheap. I'm trying to see if I can get it without paying for it. And I know that's really bad. That doesn't paint me in a good light, does it? It's like, can I get this for free? I'm so used to Game Pass. I'm like, can I get it for free? Come on, man. Can I get you? I must be able to get you for free. Why are you doing this to me? I'll figure it out. So, Dark Cloud, my biggest waste of money this generation was, in fact, my PS5 Pro and the 8 terabyte SSD. Bruv, why did you buy an 8 terabyte SSD, bruv? Why did you do that? Come on, man. Why did you do that? That's an insane amount of money, my guy. Why? What would possess you to do that, bruv? Why did you do that, Clown? Shadow Gambit is another little indie game you've got to play. Stealth. Oh, stealth strategic game. I love me some stealth. Shadow Gambit, you say, Mr. Glass? Shadow Gambit. Let's have a look. Shadow Gambit. Oh, okay. Is it okay? I see it. Yeah. It's not on Game Pass, bro. Oh, it's a free trial though. I'll download the trial. I'll let you guys know what I think. All right, I'm installing that right now. So, Shadow Gambit. Let's see what's going on there. I should have invested in a yeah, bro. You shouldn't have bought the PS5 Pro and an 8 terabyte. Hey, bro. You're just throwing money away. Yo, Dark Cloud, listen, if you've got money just to throw away, bruv, send some my way, bro. Send some. By the way, Fair Games is getting trashed right now, and Marathon will be either cancelled or delayed. Bruv, Marathon is a disaster. Have you played the Wolfenstein games? Oh, Noob Tech Guy. So I've played one. It was, what was it? Was it The Old Blood, I think it was called? I think it was Old Blood I played. I think that was the one. Old Blood. Yeah, Old Blood or Old God or something like that. Yeah, Lowest Expectations. Like, yo, yeah, me too, Lowest. Me too. Yo, Dark Cloud. Hook man up. Hook man up. Me and Lois need the bread, bro. I just bought the 5092. What is that? I'm tempted to get Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, but I played too much. Illegal Dad, it's good. It's good. It's really good. It's like if Avowed had a few bad days and turned into a villain. It's like if Avowed lived long enough to become the villain. That's what it's like. It's like Skyrim and Dark Souls had a baby. Wolfenstein New Order is that the one I played? Wolfenstein New Order? I can't remember what it was. Old Blood or New Order? I can't remember which one I played. But it was great. I finished it. I loved it. I thought it was sensational. I absolutely had a time in my life playing Wolfenstein. I thought it was magnificent. I have the New Order. Yeah, Old Blood. That's one I played. I do have the New Order installed. I was gonna play it, but got distracted, which is a common theme, man. I will always get distracted. It's why I am the worst channel in the world. Okay, I don't know. Look, no one should ever send me a review copy for a game, man. If anyone sends me a review copy, then I'm sorry, but that's on you, okay? Because I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy to be doing it. Okay, I'm not professional enough. I'm just not. Okay, I got a copy for Doom Dark Ages. I have barely been able to play it, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh, bruv, I could use any extra storage. My storage is mental. I'm sick and tired of having to delete shit. I'm sick and tired of having to uninstall stuff. So can we get dual weapons in the next Doom? Yes, we need it, man. Doom should have that. We should be able to dual wield the super shotgun, shouldn't we? Like, we should be able to do that as the Doom guy. It never made any sense that you couldn't dual wield guns. that way. I hate that about Doom. Like that's what it needs. That's what it definitely is. But I feel like Doom probably won't happen for a while now. Be more positive about yourself and your channel, bro. You're doing great. Keep up the good works. I mean, look, I am. Look, I'm winging it. All right. This channel is all about winging it. All right. It's what I do. I wing stuff. I want my channels to be real, saying things the way they are, not run a company. Yeah, man. I mean, well, you're in the right place. It's like, look, I will just give my opinion on stuff, and I'll get called a grifter, I'll get called a fanboy, I'll get called all this shit. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It makes it look like BJ has more muscle and strength than Doom Guy. Yeah, doesn't it? And that's ridiculous, right? The music in Doom can be turned louder. Yeah, you can turn it louder because Doom is set to like 70% or something by default, which is ridiculous. Yo, man, we're all doing good. Just thought I'd go live, chill with my people. I played Space Marine 2. Never played Space Marine 1. I bought Space Marine 1 physical, only to learn that it doesn't play it. It's not backwards compatible, but they're bringing out Space Marine 1 remaster, so there's that. Yeah, Space Marine is badass. I really haven't played much. I only played the campaign, never really touched any of the multiplayer. Do you know why, Jeff? Do you know why? I got distracted, bruv. Remember, bruv, you're doing the good Lord's work by spreading the good gospel of Xbox. I don't think I'm spreading the gospel of Xbox. Right? I just spread the gospel of gaming. You know what I mean? Like, look, there could come a reality where the PlayStation 6 is a better offering than the new Xbox. And if that's the case, I will be praising the PlayStation 6 and saying that's the console everyone needs to buy, and that's my favorite out of the... It depends on what they offer, but based on what they currently offer now, I can't see that happening. But I did used to be a PlayStation guy, and there was a long, long time I thought the Series X was nothing but crap. It was only when I actually got one and played it that I realized I liked it. I don't think you can... Look, you can't play an Xbox and then think it's shit. Like, once you use the Xbox, you realize how good of a system it actually is. And that was my mistake for a long time. Just being a PlayStation Master Race guy. The PS6 cost $1,000. I mean, look, I'm going to... Listen. Would I pay $1,000 for a console? Oh no, I do, and that's why people hate me, because I do. Like, they don't like that. They don't like me highlighting things that the Xbox does better than the PlayStation. They hate that. But there's things that the PlayStation does better than the Xbox as well. This isn't all one-sided. The PlayStation does do things better than the Xbox. They both have pros and cons, man. It just depends on the sort of gamer you are, I guess. Do you know what I mean? They're both very similar systems, but, you know, quick resume is awesome, and I love it. But also, recording gameplay is significantly better on the PlayStation. Significantly better. Like, so if you have a channel, recording gameplay, editing videos, all that is infinitely better on the PlayStation. Even just taking screenshots is better on the PlayStation. Like, it's just easier. It's more seamless. It's just easier. It's integrated into the system in a much better way. The Xbox is crap at stuff like that. Like, it's not great for that. But it has backwards compatibility, and it has Game Pass, and so it just, you know, I don't know. It's the Xbox. It's quicker. I don't care what the SSD says. I don't give a shit about the SSD specs. using the Xbox and using the PlayStation, the PlayStation is slow compared to the Xbox. Just everything's just faster on this thing. But oh my god, I'm such a fanboy, right? I'm such an Xbox fanboy for daring to say that the Xbox has some stuff on it that's good. Sorry. Quick resume is insane. I use it all the time. What do I have now on my quick resume? I've got my games and that. I've got Cyberpunk, Tainted Grail, FIFA, and Doom Dark Ages in my quick resume right now. But you know, it's such a good feature, man. Just being able to flick on the fly and the game just be there. Yeah, but you can't turn off your PC. Move it into another room. You can't turn off your PC, leave it off for as long as you want, turn it back on, and all your quick resumes be there, though. I mean, that's mental. That is actually crazy, man. Like, that I could literally unplug my Xbox now. I could leave it in a cupboard for a month, move it halfway across the country, plug it back in, and all my and then just quick resume straight into the game I was playing. And that's insane. I don't know what wizardry they are performing over there at Microsoft, but it needs to be investigated. That's what it needs to do. I feel like the engineers and the technicians, the people who actually create the systems, are more capable over at Microsoft, because there's a lot of technical wizardry going on with the software inside this thing. No, I haven't played Freedom Fighters, man. I haven't played it. Look, there's a lot of games I haven't played. You know, I'm not some gaming connoisseur who's played tons of stuff. I've played a lot, but there's a lot I haven't played. Now, Jeff, you see always Jeff. That man's played everything. I don't think there's a game that exists he hasn't played. In fact, even games that haven't been thought of yet, conceived yet, imagined yet, he's probably played. Jeff's probably played games from like 2080. Like, Jeff's played them all. You know, only reason Xbox is able to do that is because each game is launched on its own separate virtual container. But isn't that mental, Chris? Like, what sort of wizardry is that? Well, that's nuts. I haven't jumped on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 hype. Isn't Battlefront 2 an old game, bro? Isn't that a game that's been out a while? Or am I getting confused with my games there? Isn't that a game that's already been out quite a while? Some same hardware, same output makes it easier to span two systems to quickly makes sense. Oh, okay. I remember when it came out and just being in awe as to how realistic it looked. Like, they did a fantastic job with that. EA doesn't even have the rights to Star Wars anymore. Good! Isn't... Jesus Christ! Is that true? I hope so. Is that true, Noob? Bro, is that true? They don't? Because that's like the best news ever if they don't. God damn, man. Like, I'm not sure they'll be able to quick resume in the new Xbox. I don't know, man. I think they need to now. I think it's such a infamous feature. I don't think they can get away with not having it. It's an integral part of the Xbox now. Like, you can't remove that and then call it the next generation. Do you know what I mean? You can't sell a next generation box and remove quick resume from it. No, of course, nothing is the end and be all, but it's a killer feature though, which makes a big difference. Just being able to jump into your games is very good. Like, it is. Saying, of course, it's not the be all and end all. It doesn't make the console, but it's a great fucking feature to have though. Like, I'd rather have it than not have it. I barely ever play on the PlayStation now. And any game that's out on both. Listen, I would pick playing a game, even if it was running at less resolution on the Xbox, just over the PlayStation, just to have quick resume. Just to be able to, honestly, I would And plus, I after using the Xbox pad, man, I struggle now with the PlayStation pad, bro. I struggle now. I was playing the PS5 today. It was rough. It was hard. It was hard, man. But you can have more than that. I've had up to 7 before. I don't know what the limit is, but I've had 7. I've never tried to push it past 7, but I've had 7. I think in the test I did, the video I did 6. You know the video where the PlayStation nearly blew up trying to like jump into games? It was like, yo, what are you doing? We can't do this. It's just annoying on the PlayStation having to totally shut down your game to go into another one. Now when I have to do that, I hate it. Do you know what I mean? Just being able to dive into your... I mean, I will say this though. Quick resume is terrible for someone with ADHD, bro. Because that is... At least on PlayStation, I had to sort of commit to the game I was playing. Because I did... If I switched, I'd have to totally shut down the game. So I had to somewhat commit to what I was playing. On Xbox, though, it's so easy to dive in and out of... to jump in and out of games that it destroys it destroys me. I had to block a guy on X for saying if you bots play more than one game at a time, you're boards. I told them Quick Resume was my... Well, look, they don't have it. So, of course, they're going to bash it because they don't have it. Now, funny thing is, when I was a PlayStation user primarily, I never bashed Quick Resume because I didn't know what it was. I just assumed Quick Resume was rest mode. That's what I thought it was. I thought that's what it was. I thought it was... Because you put the thing in rest mode, right? The PlayStation rest mode. You turn it on and you dive back into your game. I just thought Xbox called that Quick Resume. So I didn't really know what it was until I got the Xbox and then I saw the Quick Resume list and I was like, whoa, wait. What is this? Bro. I haven't turned on my PS5. I was starting Uncharted games too. Wouldn't blame for taking all the free time, but yeah, I haven't. I mean, look, Mrs. Brothers, she's playing the PS5 right now. She's in the other room. Is my wife playing? What is she playing? Division 2. She's in there now. Agent Kelso, I think she's called, playing Division 2 in there. So it still gets played. Mafia Old Country kind of looks like it. It does have a bit of an Uncharted vibe to it, doesn't it? Yeah, I see that. It does. It does a bit. Oh yeah. Look, man, the only shirts I own are like Iron Maiden and Judas Priest shirts. Like I don't look. All the tops I own are basically metal tops, pretty much. I do not dress like an adult man. Okay, you know, I'm either wearing an Arsenal top or a metal top or an anime top or something like that. It's either anime, metal, or Arsenal. It's one of the three. Yeah, I have all 3 platforms. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's what you should do. Listen, I will, as long as PlayStation have exclusive titles, right? I will always have a PlayStation. Do you know what I mean? I will be getting a PlayStation 6 because I am a fan of the PlayStation formula. I do like, now I know not everyone does, but I do actually enjoy PlayStation exclusive games. So I will always have a PlayStation. It is. So when people call me an Xbox fanboy, it's ludicrous because I'm still a part of the PlayStation community. You know what I mean? Like I'll still look, man. You know what, Illegal Dad? I'm not convinced by Mind's Eye, bro. I'm not convinced by Mind's Eye. I'm just not convinced by like, I don't know, man. There's something about it which just doesn't sit right with me. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like I'm being conned whenever I look at Mind's Eye. Yeah, look, ponies are crazy. The PlayStation fanboys are crazy. Yeah, it does, Jin. There's something about it there's something about it, man. There's something about it, about Mind's Eye, which doesn't sit right with me. I don't know what it is, but there's something about that game which just screams that it's going to be shit. I feel like I'm being lied to when I watch the stuff for that game. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense, I don't know. It doesn't jump out to me, man. It looks just. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. RPS games. I mean, look, if the Xbox, the next Xbox, look, if there's ever a situation where PlayStation exclusive games are going to the Xbox, I won't get the PlayStation. I'm not ever buying a PlayStation out of some weird admiration for the brand. I will get one if it has something I need. But if it turns out exclusives are going to the Xbox, then I won't. I wouldn't buy it. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a bad GTA knockoff, though. It just looks like... I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, when I first saw it, I thought... Look, I watched this gameplay, right? And, oh, you know what? Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. We're going to find it. Hang on. JDX, you're tripping, bro. I'm just saying. You're tripping. Yes, it will. Let me show you something about Mind's Eye. Hang on. Let me show you what I mean. Let me see if I can find the video, and I'll show you it, and we'll watch it together, and I'll highlight to you what I'm talking about, right? Mind's Eye, that's what we're talking about. Hang on. You just little details about it. Just look a bit naff. So hang on. Mind's Eye. Gameplay. Let's see. Oh man, there's loads. Which one was the one I watched? Oh, don't do this to me. Hang on, chat. Be patient with me. Let me try and find it. Well, don't worry. I'll show you some of it, East Beast. I'm going to show you some of it. Hang on. No, this isn't the one, is it? Oh, for God's sake. I really should get YouTube Premium, man, because I get so many adverts. It's not even funny. Oh, my God.
One good move leads to another.
Come on, man. Look, adverts, bruv. Come on. Look, JDX, you're wrong. I'm not going to go into it, but you're wrong.
Good move.
You're wrong. Oh, man, there's adverts. Why? Why?
Hey guys,
I'm a YouTuber. I shouldn't get adverts. Oh, I can't find it. There's so many scattered, shitty gameplay videos for this game now. But anyway, look, I saw. Look, there was this gameplay I saw, right, and it looks very rough. Does Mind's Eye? It looks very rough. Like it just doesn't do anything that great. And there was a bit in the gameplay I saw where he had a shotgun, right? And he shot like 4 or 5 people with a shotgun. And every time he did it, the person he shot did like a backflip and landed front down. But every single time he shot anyone with the shotgun, it was the exact same fucking animation. And I also noticed that when you're firing at people in Mind's Eye, they don't react to being shot at until you land the killing blow. So until the bullet that kills them, there'll be no reaction to being shot. It's like you're hitting nothing until you actually kill the person, and then they do some generic animation. It just doesn't look good, man. Mind's Eye just looks a bit crap. Like, I'm not sold on Mind's Eye at all. I'm really not. And I tend to have good instincts about this stuff as a rule. And Mind's Eye, man, it isn't going to be it. It isn't going to be it, man. JDX, what I will tell you, right, this is what I would say to any GTA naysayer. I'm going to pull my thing back a little bit. Hang on. Figure out how to use my chair. How do I do this? I can't remember how to work my chair. This is a problem. How do I? Oh, Jesus Christ, that was the thing. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how to use my chair and I forgot. Oh, there's a lever. What does this lever do? No, that's not the one. I can't figure this out. Oh, wait. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, JDX, here we go. Let me just address what you said. Talking about GTA, and JDX is out here saying it's not going to be that great. Here's the thing. We don't know for sure. We don't know. Maybe GTA comes out and it's terrible. But let me just explain this. It doesn't matter what you think of Rockstar's games. You could not like any of them. But you cannot argue, it's undisputable, that every time Rockstar make a game, they elevate the medium, right? So every time that they make something, they raise the standard and the bar of what we could imagine is possible with the current tech, right? So when you look at GTA 5, that game was running on a 360 and a PlayStation 3. There's no way that should have been possible. What they achieved was insane. When you look at GTA 3, we had never had anything like that before until GTA 3. Look at Red Dead Redemption 2. Even now in 2025, you'll be hard-pressed to find a game as detailed, with as much attention to detail, in a world which is as livable and breathable and as alive as Red Dead Redemption 2. They know how to elevate the platform. So when you look at a game like, to say GTA 6 is there's gonna be nothing generic about GTA 6. It's going to raise the bar. It's going to introduce new things we've not seen in a game like this before, because that is what they do. And you only have to look through their back catalogue of games to see that they have a pattern of doing this. But we'll see. No one knows for sure. I'm not psychic. I just think it's going to be very, very special. And if it isn't, it isn't. Who knows? But I think it will be. But we don't know. I mean, who knows, right? But it's certainly going to be better than a lot of the piss we've been getting. It's going to be better than Assassin's Creed Shadows, that's for sure. Because that game was arse. Absolute arse. Well, Drew, I don't think that's real. Look, we all like gaming, right? We can all pay 100 for a game. In fact, we've all done it. We've all done it, right? We've all bought the special editions of games. We've all bought games which... The best versions of games which are more than 100 before. I have. I dare say a lot of people in this chat probably have. Do you know what I mean? Like, we love this hobby. We love gaming, and we will pay it for a game we want. I'm not, and GTA 6 isn't just any other game release. It's GTA. It's a game which comes out once every, 15 years? They can get away with charging whatever the hell they want, because GTA 6 is going to be a game that you can play for a very, very, very long time. I mean, fucking hell, bro. I think I paid like £80 for Fallout 3 when it first launched. And that was way back when. That was many, many years ago. So I paid a fortune for that. It was one which came with the box and everything. What point I'm making is we will pay it. People pay it. People buy the Doom special edition with the Doom thing for loads of money, right? We will. And 100, we can find 100. Everyone can find 100 somewhere, right? We get plenty of notice. GTA isn't out till next year. If you can't save 100 for GTA in a year's time, you know what I mean? I have, but not often. But I have. I have, and I would look if Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, right? The remake, they could charge whatever they want, and I'd buy it. Games are worth what you ultimately they're worth to me. They're worth how much entertainment you can get out of them, right? This is how I judge a game's pricing. I think if it's a game that you can pay for, like I played Cyberpunk for 8 days. That, according to my Xbox, I've played it for around 8 days so far. So that would have been worth 100. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of entertainment for 100. But I didn't. I paid like 30 for it. But you know, for something like GTA 6, if it's good, that 100 is an investment in your entertainment. You're going to be playing that game for years. I mean, I think I played GTA 5 at least for about 4 years. And I played tons of it online. I mean, that was worth every penny I spent on it. That was a good investment. Skyrim, I've bought every edition of Skyrim. God knows how much money I've given to Bethesda for Skyrim, but it's money well spent. And none of it was wasted money, because how many hours of entertainment I've had playing that game. So how much it's worth is really subjective, isn't it? It just depends on what you value. Do you know what I mean? Can't spend on it again when the missus is telling me off for it. Well, get your missus into gaming, bruv. And then she'll be the one paying 100 for it. Yo, Funky, how did you enjoy your match of the day? Did you know it? I enjoyed watching Spurs get beat. That was funny. Look, man, they could come out and say Elder Scrolls 6. And I know I'm part of the problem. I know. They could come out and say, listen, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be £150 for the standard edition. And the big edition is going to be £200. I'd fucking pay it. I'd pay it. Bruv, I'd pay it. I'd fucking pay it. Even if, and trust me, I have lowest expectations for Elder Scrolls 6. I do not trust Bethesda anymore, right? I don't. But they could charge me anything, and I'd fucking buy it. I'd buy it. I'm sorry. I know I'm part of the problem, but I'd buy it. I'd buy it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that's like if they'd have brought the Snake Eater remake, man. If they'd have said £100, I'd buy it. Bro, I would buy the Elder Scrolls Snake Eater, the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I would buy that remake. Doesn't matter, man. I don't care what it costs. No, I don't. And listen, and I'm quite, bro. I'm not a rich man by any means. So if I can buy it, then you know you all can buy it. Trust me. Not to mention you're an Arsenal fan. On top of that, I know JDX, man. I know. I'm just. Well, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, JDX? It's not my fault. The things I love passionately. Okay, when I love something, I love it deeply. You know, it's like if they made a new Legacy of Kain game, bro. Well, we already pay more than the Americans do. All right, they complain about $70 to $80 games. Bro, $80 is only like £50. We pay more than that all the time. Like, we pay £70 for games all the time in the UK, which is $100 anyway. So we've already been paying that much. So it's like, when I hear like Americans complaining, oh, I don't want to pay $100, it's like, we've been paying $100 for the past few years. What sort of bullshit is this? Snake Eater remake, no place for Hideo. I mean, look. It's a remake though, so it is still the Hideo Kojima game. They haven't added anything to it. It's still the exact same game, just with much better graphics and running on Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, but they don't allow for the currency difference, man. Do you know what I mean? Why do Americans get all their shit cheaper and then have the audacity to complain about it? Like, bruv, stop it. Yeah, man. I mean, some games are like, I think I paid £80 for Ragnarok. Yeah, I pre-ordered Ragnarok. I think it was £80. So I paid like $110 for that. So I think, yeah, it's worse, man. You Americans get everything, man. You get the better food. You get, you know, cheaper stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, I will be very surprised if Mind's Eye is good. Seriously. I'll be very, very surprised if mine's eye is good. Oh, bruv, listen, trust me, bruv. Trust me. Trust me. Have you seen the portions Americans get, bruv? They get crazy portions of food. It's like you go out for food in the UK and it's like they assume you're on a diet and give you like baby portions of food. Like, I know I want a plate full of... When I buy a burger, I want it to look like the burger on the goddamn picture, not the burgers that they give you. You know what I'm saying? So... You know, I hate it when, like, listen, if I want to, it's subjective, bro. We don't have the best of everything. Going to stay for 6 weeks, said it will work, can't wait. The United States are strongest. Look, man, I'm a fat fuck. I just want to eat. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, give me all the processed junk. I love me some processed junk. Give me all the processed junk. You know what I mean? You live once, and I want to live my life. I might die younger, but I will die a happy man eating all my processed junk. Okay? UK definitely has the better women for sure. Go. Oh, is that what you think? Oh my God! You. Okay, if that's what you think, I mean, look, my wife is amazing, but. The women in the UK in general? No, bro. Bro. No. No, man. That's a fucking lie. We don't. You know, the UK, it's you know, bad. It's bad, bro. I drink diet soda so I can eat regular cake. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, look, I eat really bad. I eat all the wrong stuff, and I don't give a fuck. I don't apologize for it. I'm not out here trying to live till I'm 80 years old. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather eat what I want, all the processed food, get fat as fuck, but die a happy 60, 70-year-old than live to an 80, 90-year-old. Do you know what I mean? Like, no. Those older years, I don't want them. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you live your life eating mega clean, you might buy yourself 10, 15 years. Maybe. But that's the 10, 15 years that do you really want, though? They're the years where you're shitting yourself. Do you know what I mean? Where you're, like, forgetting your name. Where, like, you don't know what planet you're on. I don't need those years. You can have them. Oh. So, look, listen. My wife is going to bed, which means I am leaving you very soon. Okay, so you've got me for a short while. There's no point living your life to just try and extend your life. We're all dying one day. You might as well just eat what the hell you want. Yeah, well, look, I've got nothing to say. I can't say anything to a Liverpool fan. What can I say? I can't say shit, can I? What can I fucking say? There's nothing I can say to a Liverpool fan except congratulations. Like, what do you want me to say? But look, I'm living life to the fullest. Even when I do not want to see 95. I do not want to see 90. I don't even really want to see 80, to be honest. Look, Arsenal are... It was always going to happen when we didn't have a striker. You know what I mean? We don't have a fucking striker. We're not going to win anything with Martinelli on the left and no striker. The fact that we got second and got to the semi-finals in the Champions League is a goddamn miracle. We need a striker. If we get a world-class striker like Gyökeres or even Sesko, and we can improve on that left-hand side, we'll be dangerous next season. But let's just see, because it's not like Liverpool are going to sit around and do nothing. So, yeah, fuck's sake, Liverpool, man. Piss me off. Piss me off, Liverpool, but in a good way. I have no ill feelings towards Liverpool. It's Man City I can't stand. As long as it wasn't Man City, so I'm happy with that. I have no problems. Liverpool winning the league. They did a great job. They deserved it. They were the best team overall. Bruv, what management that was. When you look at the players we were missing, we're playing a centre midfielder as a striker in Marino. We had no Gabriel at the back. We've got Martinelli on the left, who's fucking hell, man. Who is useless most of the time. Do you know what I mean? We have no real danger men in the squad up front. So it was a miracle, really. It was a bloody miracle. This season's been harsh, man. We've had so many. We've lost everyone this season. Calafiori got injured. Saka's been injured. Odegaard's been injured. Gabriel off. Like, Havertz injured. Jesus started scoring again and got injured. It's like, are you kidding me, man? The fact that we got where we was with all the injuries is actually madness. A lot of teams fall apart when their main players get injured that way. How we managed to keep it going is a miracle. But we'll see. We have to spend money, man. I think Arteta did really well. How he managed to see us through that with all those injuries, I don't know. How he converted Marino into a very capable striker is ridiculous. But we'll see, man. As long as Man City don't win, if I see them win another Premier League, I'll lose my mind. Honestly, I can't stand City. Yeah, man, you're gonna. Yeah, if you get. Yeah, well, yeah. What do you want me to say? We'll see. If we get Yacarez, bruv, that's gonna change the game for us. And if we get Rodrigo on the left, if we have Rodrigo on the left, Saka on the right, and Yacarez as our number 9, that's gonna make it harder for Liverpool too, bruv. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's Arsenal. You know, we like our bottles, so. Who knows? I don't know what to tell you. We'll see, man. It's going to be an interesting season. Well, guys, listen. It's been fun, right? But Mrs. Bruv is going to bed, so I'm probably gonna head to bed as well. It's late, but thank you all for coming and stopping by. I appreciate you all, and until next time, yeah, I will catch you all in a bit. Goodbye. How do I turn this off? I always forget how to turn this stuff off. How do I even end this? How do I do this? Yeah, I'll probably be covering the Xbox Direct. Probably. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. I've not decided yet. But anyway, guys, chat to you in a bit.